Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Please, if this is your first time here, you're welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe and please turn on the bell as well. Thank you so much. So the previous update about Jodha and AKBAR was mainly about how Jodha discovered that she was pregnant. But Jodha decided to hide the pregnancy from Jalal because they persuaded Jalal to go for the war against Nigaar, who is also known as Shaynaz. But if Jalal hear about the pregnancy, then Jalal may decide to cancel the war, which is not good. So that was the previous update. Let's continue from there. At night, everyone were in the tent and Jalal looks at the sand of the place. Jodha comes to Jalal and asks that what happened and is Jalal alright? Jalal wipes his tears and says nothing, but Jodha says that Jalal should tell her what is going on. Jalal says that the sand makes him remember many memories and the place where they are standing now. His father gave him the ministries of the place and he also have relationship with the place where Maham is staying, now in a tent in Kalano. And there in Kabul, he was given crown and that time too. Situation was worse and his father was hiding. So Bayram Khan was the one that gave him the throne and the turban. And today too, the situation is weird and he wished that Bayram Khan was with him now. Jodha says that Jalal loved Bayram Khan a lot, and Jalal says yes, he loved Bayram Khan maybe more than his father. But today, Rahim is with him and also Bayram Khan's wife Salima, who shows him the right path. Jodha says yes, Rahim puts smiles on faces by his attitude, and Salima is very intelligent. Jodha suddenly feels like vomiting, and Jalal says that maybe it is because of the journey that Jodha is not feeling well, so Jodha should go and take some rest. Jodha says no, she is fine, and Jodha then thinks that she should leave, or else Jalal would know about her pregnancy. Then it would be a problem and Jodha leaves. Abu Mali addressed his force that tonight they can rest because from tomorrow they have to show their strength and give tough time to Jalal's forces. Nigaar was practicing sword fighting and she says that tomorrow she will see Jalal. A soldier comes there and says that someone wants to meet Nigaar. Nigaar comes to meet the person and the person was Maham Anga. Nigaar comes to Maham Anga and she asks Maham Anga if she doesn't have the fear of darkness. Maham Anga says that she do her work in the darkness and Nigaar asks about her mother. Maham Anga says that she doesn't think that Jalal has come with Chand, but Jalal has come here with the whole of Harem, and he has brought the whole force here too. Maham Anga says that she needs to tell Nigaar that Jalal is afraid of Nigaar. Nigaar laughs and says that she heard that Jalal's force is not much. Maham Anga says yes, Jalal has very little force and to tell Nigaar the truth, Jalal is not ready for war. And Nigaar says that this is what she wanted and Maham Anga smacks. Amida comes to Jalal and asks him to take some rest for a while. Jalal asks that why did Amida come out, and Amida says that she is not getting any sleep because Jalal is not also sleeping. Jalal says that Amida knows that he is not worried about the war. Amida says that she knows that Jalal is the greatest warrior, and as they were talking, they saw Todamal asking the soldiers to dig a pit. Todamal asks Adam to do the work and Adam says that Todamal should not worry because he will do it. Jalal asks that what are they digging a hole for? Todamal says that if the harem women were attacked, then they can hide in the hole, and Jodha comes there and says that it is a good idea. Jalal says that Todamal's intelligence is making him strong, and Jodha says that she has one more idea because in Amer, they usually make a secret way from which women go away from the battlefield, and there, the women can burn themselves alive. Jalal asks that why do they take such dangerous step? Jodha says that they are Rajvanshi and they kill themselves before any other man touches them. Jalal says that Jodha is a Rajvanshi, but a Mughal wife as well. So do Jodha still think that this is right now? Jodha says that she used to think that everything is right, but she did not know that Jalal is this kind of person. And Jalal asks that what kind of person? Jodha says that the kind of a person whom she can love and for whom she can give her life. And Jalal looks at Jodha. Jalal thanks Todamal for being with him and says that he is worried for Bakshi in the palace. Amida says that Jalal should not worry about Bakshi because Sharafuddin is with her. Sharafuddin was in the palace and he touched the crown and says wow, he can see the shining of the throne. Bakshi comes there and says that the throne is for Jalal so it shines, but when Jalal sits on it, then it shines more. Sharafuddin sit on the throne, and Bakshi says that what is Sharafuddin doing? Because Sharafuddin cannot sit on the throne. Sharafuddin says that but he sat on the throne now. So what will Bakshi do? And will Bakshi tell Jalal? Because soon Jalal will not be sitting on the throne again, because the war is very dangerous, and maybe nobody would come back because Nigaar has strong force, and also Jalal took the whole of Harem with him, so he has to protect them too. Bakshi says that so Sharafuddin is happy knowing all this. Sharafuddin acted and says no, he doesn't want them to die, but he wants to live for his child, and he wants his child to sit on the throne after Jalal, because his child is the real Mughal, and Bakshi should believe him that he loves Bakshi a lot, and he loves this his child that is coming as well. So Bakshi should tell him if he think about Bakshi as a king's mother, and if he think of his child as a king. So did he think wrong? Bakshi gets emotional hearing all that from Sharafuddin, and Bakshi cries and asks Sharafuddin, and Sharafuddin smacks. Jodha comes into her tent and she feels dizzy. Moti says that Jodha should not walk too much in this condition. Rukkaiya comes there and asks that what happened to Jodha and why is Jodha feeling dizzy and is Jodha fine. Moti says actually, and before Moti could complete her statement, Rukkaiya cut in and says that when wives are talking, then maids should not interfere. Rukkaiya says to Jodha that this is a battlefield, and if any wife gets ill, then Jalal can be distracted from the war. So Jodha should take care of herself, because they are all here to handle things accordingly, and Rukkaiya leaves. Moti says that it is strange to know that Rukkaiya was caring for Jodha, and maybe war changes everyone's perceptions. Rukkaiya comes to Jalal, who was sitting near the bonfire, and Rukkaiya says that is the fire that much good that Jalal forgot to go from there and take some rest. Jalal says that he even forgot that Rukkaiya came here too, and Rukkaiya says that war is like this because warrior ignores many things, but anyways, Jalal should rest. Jalal says that he will go to rest later, and Rukkaiya says that she have one suggestion, and she thinks that Jalal should spend the night in Jodha's tent, because she knows that Jalal likes Jodha a lot, and in Jodha's company, Jalal will get peace, and it is important for Jalal. Jalal says that he understands how much difficult it is for a wife to send her husband to another wife, and Rukkaiya says yes, it is difficult, but she is a Mughal woman before becoming Jalal's wife. Jalal comes to Jodha and asks if she is fine. Jodha says that because of the hot weather, she is not feeling well, and Jalal says that he got worried. Jodha says that this is not the time to get worried, but the time to take some rest. Jalal says that he is not ready for war, and maybe he will not return from this war. Jodha says that nothing like this would happen because Jalal is the greatest warrior. Jalal says thank you to Jodha for her support, but he feels like he will not return from the war. Jodha put her hand on Jalal's mouth, and Jalal says that he wants to spend his night with Jodha, so Jodha should give him peace and make him sleep. And both Jalal and Jodha share an eye lock, and Jalal lies in Jodha's lap while Jodha sings a lullaby for Jalal, and Jalal sleeps and Jodha smiles looking at Jalal. Maham Anga comes to Adam and asks that why was Adam worried, and Adam asks that where was Maham Anga. Maham Anga says that she went to meet Nigaar to place things in her hands, and Adam says that what if somebody has seen Maham Anga. Maham Anga says that she is clever in playing this game, and she went to make Nigaar believe that they are on her side, and Nigaar is going to be powerful soon. And Adam says that is Maham Anga against Jalal in this war. Maham Anga says yes, because Nigaar is more stronger than Jalal now, and Adam should not do any mistake this time. All the people were sitting, and Jalal comes there and says that he is sorry to call everyone there, but he knows that they are all ready for war. But Nigaar is his sister and she is the daughter of his father, so he wants to try for the last time to stop this war, because war is not the solution of anything, and he also doesn't want to fight against his mother, Maak Chuchak. Amida says that Jalal is so much worried, and Todamal says that Jalal is a king, and Jalal has the ability to fight with all the situations, because Jalal is a warrior. Adgar says that Jalal is a strong king, and he can handle any situation, and he is also AKBAR, and he will solve anything, so they should not doubt Jalal's decision. Jalal says that he is not doubting his decision, but it is just for the sake of his people, because he can talk to his sister, and he can win her heart and stop this war. Jodha says that if this is possible, then it will be great because war is not the solution, and the soldiers who die in war are also brothers and sons of other people, so they should try to talk things through. Maham Anga says sorry, but she doesn't think that this is a good idea, because Nigaar tried to kill Jodha, and she framed Todamal too, and she tried to harm Rahim and Jalal, so they should go into war with her. Rukkaiya says that she agrees with Maham Anga and they have come into this war because the other party are also ready for the war, so they should leave this thing and go to rest because they have to go on war tomorrow. Salima says that if this war can be stopped by talking things through, then it is great because war should be the last option. Amida says that it is Jalal's goodwill that Jalal wants to talk to Nigaar, and Jalal tells Adgar to send letter to Nigaar for them to settle things amicably, and Maham Anga smacks. Nigaar looks at the sword and cut her hand and says that she will not leave Jalal tomorrow. Abu Malik comes there and says that Nigaar should sleep because he doesn't think that a woman should go to war, so Nigaar should leave Jalal with him. Nigaar put the sword on Abu Malik's neck and says that Abu Malik still thinks that she is not capable of war because Jalal is only a target. Abu Malik laughs and says that he needs to sleep now and he goes. Maham Anga comes to the tent and sees Adam and Javed are sleeping, and Maham Anga asks Adam to get up because Jalal wants to talk to Nigaar to stop this war, and Adam says so what, and Maham Anga quickly takes Adam out. Jalal was looking at his dress for war, and Jodha comes to him and holds his hand. Jodha says that she wished that Jalal doesn't need to wear this dress. Jalal says that whenever he wears the dress, he forgets every relationship and he doesn't see anyone in front of him, and he only craves for winning in this dress, and he will kill anyone in front of him to win the war in the dress. Jalal says that he always become a wild animal in this dress, and a wild animal who only wants to win and who wants to kill his enemy. Jodha says then she also wants that this war doesn't happen, and Jalal says that that was why he was trying to avoid this war, because earlier he used to be happy hearing that he is going on a war so that he can be wild and kill people. But when Jodha came into his life, Jodha gave him heart, and he now have the fear that how many sons and how many husbands will get killed in this war, and maybe he will be one of them. Jodha says that Jalal should not say anything negative because she has prayed for Jalal's life and Jalal will win the war. Jalal says that warrior has two things, and it is either they get their life after the war or they get killed for God. And if he gets killed, then he will be proud that he got killed for his people. A soldier comes there and says that Adgar has caught Jalal, and Jalal and Jodha goes out. Adgar says that according to order, they have written letter, and Adgar gives the letter to the soldier. Jalal says that the letter should only reach Nigaar, and the soldier nods and leaves. Someone attacks the soldier when he was going to Nigaar, and it was none other than Adam and Maham Anga. Maham Anga reads the letter, and Jalal has written that he is sorry that he did not know about Humayun's will, and he will give Nigaar all what she deserves, and he would also find Nigaar's mother, and this is not his weakness, but his love for his sister, your brother, Jalal. Maham Anga says that this is an emotional letter, and even the devil can melt reading this. Adam says that what about the dead soldier? Maham Anga says that the dead soldier will go back to Jalal, and also a letter from Nigaar would also go to Jalal, in which the letter will say that Nigaar only wants war and war only. In the morning, Jalal was waiting for the reply of the letter, and the horse comes there with the dead soldier on its back. Maham Anga says, what? This soldier has been killed, and this is against the law of the war. Adgar reads the letter, which says that Nigaar has written that she did not know that Jalal is that much of a coward, and she will not ask Jalal for what is hers, but she will snatch what belongs to her from Jalal, your sister Nigaar. Jalal says that if they need war, then it will give them a beautiful war, so everyone should start preparing for war. Salima says that Jalal gave respect to Nigaar being his elder sister, but Nigaar did not reciprocate back. Rukkaiya says that Nigaar is very selfish and ill-mannered, and it is good now that Jalal will not think twice before raising his sword against Nigaar. Jalal looks at his soldiers praying, and he thinks that God, he tried to stop this war, but Nigaar's letter has shaken him. Rukkaiya says to Salima that Nigaar will not be forgiven because Nigaar did not only put down her brother, but also the Mughal Sultanate, and there's only one option, and that is war. Jodha says that Rukkaiya is right, and there's no option left now than war, because only if Nigaar leaves her ego and shake hand with Jalal, then everything would have been okay. Rukkaiya says that Nigaar tried to spit on the sky in her ego, so now her own clothes will get dirty. Jalal wears his war dress and comes out. Amida says that she has full faith on her son, and she knows that Jalal will not do anything wrong. Jalal says that then why is there tears in Amida's eyes? And will Amida say goodbye to him like this? Amida wipes her tears and says that this is not a goodbye because she knows that her son will come back after winning this war. Jalal says, Inshallah, he will win. And Jalal says to Salima that he needs Salima's prayer now. And Salima says that all the nations are praying for Jalal because Jalal doesn't have any other option than war. And Jalal needs to win this war. Jalal comes to Rukkaiya, and Rukkaiya says that she has prayed a lot for Jalal and God will not disappoint Jalal. And Jalal says yes, and he hopes so. Rukkaiya says that everyone who think that Jalal is weak and afraid of the war will be disappointed. So Jalal should go and break their ego with his sword. And Jalal says Inshallah. Jalal comes to Jodha, and Jodha does Jalal's arti and put tilak on his forehead. Jalal takes out his sword and Jodha put tilak on the sword as well. Jalal says that they tried to stop this war, but now he promised that he will win this war and he will come back to Jodha. Jodha says that Jalal have to come back for her and for his nation. And Jalal greets everyone in the Muslim style. And Jodha also greets Jalal in the Muslim way. And Jalal looks at Jodha and greets her again. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching till the end. And please don't forget to give this video a like if you like it. And please don't forget to comment. And I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.